In this video, we'll walk through how to perform 1099 verification in the Edu-Met application. Before we begin, it's important to note that only vendors marked as 1099 vendors will appear in the 1099 reporting list. To set a vendor as a 1099 vendor, go to Accounting. Select Database. Click on Vendors. Find the required vendor who should be reported under 1099, and set the 1099 field to Yes. Only vendors with this flag set to Yes will be considered during 1099 processing and validation. Log into the Edu-Met application. From the main menu, select Accounting. Next, go to Reports, Appropriation Area. On the Report screen, select 1099 Processing. You will be redirected to the 1099 Processing and Validation screen. Please note, this screen may take a few seconds to load due to the large volume of data. This 1099 list is a consolidated view of all vendors across different Edu-Met packages, such as accounting, student activities, and any add-on modules. Any vendor that meets the 1099 reporting criteria across these packages will be included in this list. On the top left, you'll see the current year and the minimum 1099 amount, based on which the data is filtered. Below, you'll see a table with the following 5 columns. Vendor Name, Federal ID, Vendor 1099 Classification, Reporting 1099 Classification, Total Amount. This table displays vendors whose payments meet or exceed the minimum 1099 amount threshold. To view the payment details for a specific vendor, click the magnifying glass icon to the left of the vendor name. A new screen will appear, showing the payment breakdown for that vendor. This screen includes 7 columns. Federal ID, Vendor Number, Vendor Name, Vendor 1099 Classification, Payment Amount, Payment Date, and Check Number. You can scroll down to the bottom to see the total number of rows, and a Next button to navigate to the next page. On the last page, the total payment amount sum is displayed, at the bottom of the payment amount column. To close this screen, click the cross icon on the top right. Back on the main screen, you can move through pages in 2 ways. Click the Next button, next to the total item count at the top right, or scroll down and click the Next button at the bottom right. On the last page, you can see the total amount sum. Make sure all vendors, with payments greater than or equal to the minimum 1099 amount, are included in the list. To filter the list, click the magnifying glass icon on the top left. This opens a drop-down where you can filter, across all columns, or, by vendor name, federal ID, vendor 1099 classification, reporting 1099 classification, or total amount. Select your filter option, enter the value in the text box, and click Go. To remove the filter, uncheck the filter checkbox, or click the cross icon next to the filter. You can also filter directly, by clicking on a column header, such as vendor name, and typing your search value. You can also filter by reporting 1099 classification, such as NEC and miscellaneous. To download this vendor list, click the Action drop-down next to the filter box. We will be coming up with more videos on the functions of Action button and other ways to filter. Here, select Download. Choose CSV, Excel, or PDF and click Download. The file will be downloaded to your system. In the file, you'll see the total amount sum at the end of the rows. Additionally, you can download vendor payment details by clicking Download Vendor Details at the top of the screen. The CSV file will be downloaded to your system. This file includes detailed payment and check information such as payment number, check number, payment amount, and payment source. You can also apply filters within this downloaded file. Now that we've reviewed the screen, let's move to the most important step: 1099 validation. Click on the Run Validation button at the top. A screen will appear showing all current validation errors. From this validation screen, you can also download the validation report. To do this, click on the Actions button and select Download. You may download and print this report if needed, which helps you review and fix all validation issues in one go. This step is mandatory and cannot be skipped. A clean validation with no errors is required before uploading the 1099 report to the IRS. To fix validation errors, go back to the main menu, and navigate to Accounting. Go to Database. Then click Vendors option. Use Find By to locate the vendor listed in the validation report. For example, errors may indicate, zip code is blank or null, or TIN is missing. Even if zip code exists elsewhere on the vendor screen, it must be entered specifically in the zip code field. This is a required field for 1099 validation. Similarly, update the TIN, which is ID number field on the vendor screen. Once all errors are corrected, return to the 1099 processing screen, and run validation again, to confirm that the validation is clean. After verification and validation are complete, click the Return button on the top right to exit the screen. Thank you.